Oh, it looks like we got more trouble on the way here. 好吃。
哎，好吃的哦，浙江绍兴的甜盐。
Told him it was yummy, but I lied. I'm sorry to people in Shaoxing. Here in Shaoxing, there's just so many interesting things when you're traveling in China. You just find these random places that sell these really cool things you've never seen before. So yeah, it's just always an adventure, cuisine-wise. Oh, we have some 粽子。这个是粽子。
哎，粽子啊。
这个是绍兴的粽子吗？
对啊。
这个绍兴粽子有，这是什么啊？China time-honored brand。
啊，这个上面的都有的。
啊，这个。
你要什么粽子啊？上次。
我不知道，什么是最绍兴的粽子？
这个。
啊。
好吃，这个也好吃，绍兴没山菜的。
哦，真的吗？
哎。
我不知道，可以我吃这个10块钱。
你要吃几个？
啊，一个，
吃一个好吧？
对。这个是绍兴的特色的粽子。好，谢谢。What a cool little place right here with the steam coming off. That place has got to feel like a sauna in there. But yeah, I even feel like it's a sauna right here from even like this far away. But yeah, now we got to find a place to eat this zhongzi. Looks like it's a very popular place. We got the Waimai guy right there. We can probably just try it like this. Well, I'm with only one hand. Zhongzi is normally eaten on the Dragon Boat Festival. And yeah, we're just eating it anytime. If it's a specialty here in Shaoxing, we have to try it. So here, we're gonna try this zhongzi. Here we go. So in here we got a little bit of ham. We got a little hint of sweetness. It's a pretty good zhongzi. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a big fan of zhongzi. I have had a lot of them over the years because, you know, I've been in China for like 10 years or something. So I've been here during a lot of Dragon Boat festivals. I'm always like, yeah, that's not very good. But this one is pretty good. Kind of got like this kind of Spanish ham kind of flavor almost, like or a honey baked glazed ham. The sauces in this zhongzi is pretty good. 你好，这个粽子很好吃的，我觉得，对，特别好吃的。
大黄大鸡肉。
大黄大鸡肉。有鸡蛋？哦，有鸡蛋。Okay. So I guess there's an egg that I have not gotten to in this one. It's one of those preserved eggs. Kind of like the 1,000-year-old egg, but yeah, it's a salted egg. A little bit salty, but not too salty. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit weird, but it's good. 谢谢你，很好吃的。It's perfect for on-the-go food. Oh, it looks like we got more trouble on the way here. I think this is a Stinky Tofu place. And Shaoxing is famous for Stinky Tofu. 你好，这个是臭豆腐吗？
臭豆腐。
臭豆腐，
来换。
臭豆腐多少钱
10块钱。
10块钱。我要一个臭豆腐。这个豆腐多少老？一周老？多少时间做这个豆腐？
多长时间了？
对，多少时间做
10年了。
你做豆腐10年多。
这是甜的，这是辣的。
我要一点辣，可以。
好。
Okay guys, so we have got the Stinky Tofu here in Shaoxing. We're gonna try it once and for all. And yeah, I had to put the camera up in a weird position. So now, yeah, it's the way it goes when you're filming on the spot here and you don't have a cameraman. But yeah, we're gonna try this very nice Stinky Tofu here in Shaoxing. Here we go.
家绍兴的菜，
好吃。
哎，好吃的啊，浙江绍兴的菜耶。
特色的这个是绍兴的特色的，对吗？
哎，特色的，
啊
对对，
好，很好吃的。
嗯，
So, yeah, that spicy chili pepper flakes that he threw on kind of tastes weird, actually. I'm not a big fan of that one. But we're going to try the zhou tofu by itself without those spicy chili flakes. Not a big fan of this stinky tofu, honestly. This kind of got like a weird... I like stinky tofu when it's paired with like pickled vegetables and other, fresh things. Stinky tofu doused in like this really weird, flaky, chili, flaky thing. It's not quite as good. It kind of reminds me of like the taste of like horse. I don't want to say. It reminds me of the smell of a horse pin. And the taste is not that good either. I'm just not a very big fan of this stinky tofu. I am a big fan of stinky tofu in general, but this is not the worst stinky tofu I've had, but it's definitely not a very good one. I'm gonna have to rate this one maybe a 3 out of 10. I don't know, maybe Shaoxing's got better stinky tofu places than this one. I'm gonna have to pass on this one. I mean, I could push myself and eat more of it. I'll have one more piece, okay? Okay, so there's a sweet sauce that I got into a little bit. Yeah, it's not for me. Definitely have to pass on this stinky tofu. Sometimes, you try things and you're not a big fan of it. It's not horrendous. If I was starving to death and I had no choice, I could eat it, but I'm just, not a big fan. 谢谢你老板，谢谢。好吃的，谢谢。Yeah, I'm not gonna finish it though. I told him it was yummy, but I lied. This is maybe the top 3 worst stinky tofu experiences I've ever had. And we don't want to throw it away in front of him. I think that maybe some people like this stinky tofu, but yeah, it just kind of reminds me of horse manure. And it just lingers in your mouth, and it's not a very pleasant smell. The chili flakes that are on here that are soaked in oil, they also don't taste very good either. I tried a little bit of that sweet sauce as well. It was not to my standard of liking. It's just weird. The flavor is just absolutely bizarre. And yeah, the flavor just stays in your mouth. I'm not saying like I'm gonna throw up or anything, but this is definitely top 2, top 3 worst stinky tofus I've ever had. So they win. Maybe they win actually. This gets like 2nd or 3rd place for the worst stinky tofu. And actually the smell is not that bad, but the taste is bad to me. Maybe this is just not a very good stand. Maybe they're using older oil. But yeah, it's just not for me for today. Yeah, this stinky tofu, it won me today. I could not challenge myself, bring myself to finish it. I hate wasting food. Shaoxing, I'm sorry to people in Shaoxing. I'm sure you guys have got good stinky tofu, but maybe I just don't like this particular stinky tofu. And yeah, the other food I've had today is absolutely amazing. So I'm gonna have to throw this away. It's not good stinky tofu. Yeah, we don't need to talk about it anymore. We just need to pull out anything to wash down that stinky tofu with. We gotta eat something. I'm glad I have this Zhejiang left. I mean, literally, if I didn't have anything to wash that down, I'd be really in pain. Wow. This is really good now. This tastes like heaven. This is good Zhejiang. Yeah, I don't want to discourage anyone from trying the stinky tofu here, and it is a specialty here. It's a very famous dish. So maybe you got to try it for yourself. Maybe just try it from a different vendor. I don't know. He's a nice guy too. He also sells French fries and other things, but yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna go back there. So after getting traumatized by that stinky tofu, you know, I gotta come in here, cool down at the mall. And yeah, that zhongzi definitely helped me forget about the flavor of that stinky tofu. I mean, normally stinky tofu is more creamy, more, you know, it's got those pickles with it. It's got this like funky, nice but weird but enjoyable flavor. It's not even about the smell, it's about the taste. When you put it in your mouth and you don't like the flavor, just don't eat it. It's gonna definitely help with that stinky tofu flavor for sure. This cookies and cream, I don't know, it's gonna be good. It's an Oreo with like this nice frosting. Whipped cream with Oreo. Absolutely perfect. Check this place out if you end up with stinky tofu guy. Okay, so we just made it to the other restaurant that I was recommended. This is a way more fancy, way more nice restaurant. Let's go check it out. I don't even know the name. Hey, 你好，哥们儿，这个的饭店的名字这是什么？
几何乌篷船宴。
几何乌篷什么？
几何乌篷船宴。
几乌平衡方宴，对吗？
对。
还有一个。
就几何。
几何？
对，几何。
几何？
对，
乌篷。
船宴。
船宴。
对。
我不会。我去上楼。
看一看。
好，可以看一下。这个地方一点点有名，对吗？
对。
很多的人，当地的人会去这个地方，对吗？
对。
可以我坐在这里吗？
可以。
好，谢谢。
咱们9位。
一个人，对。Oh, we just sat down here. Very nice place here. 哇，太多了好吃的，非常好的。这是什么的茶？
菊花茶。
菊花茶，非常好喝的，谢谢。
绍兴特色的话，我们现在就只有油炸臭豆腐，绍兴油炸臭豆腐。
你们做臭豆腐吗？
对，油炸臭豆腐做的。
我要一个臭豆腐，这个好了。Okay, so we just got the stinky tofu. I have to give Shaoxing another try for their stinky tofu because the last stinky tofu failed miserably. We're in a proper restaurant. We should find good stinky tofu here, if anywhere. Okay, so this is the moment of truth. We're gonna dunk this into this spicy paste right here. Maybe also dunk it into this soy sauce thing. And see what this is like. I haven't been this scared to try something in a while. I'm normally okay with stinky tofu, but this one has got a very funky flavor to it. So I want to see if that's a very traditional Shaoxing stinky tofu. Yeah, it's got like a little bit of a weird flavor for sure, but it's not as bad as the one I had earlier today. Definitely doable, but not my favorite stinky tofu still. A little bit bland. Shaoxing is not the place to have stinky tofu. Honestly. It's like kind of still got that horse flavor. The horse, ranch kind of flavor. The smell is not that bad for stinky tofu, but yeah, this definitely takes the cake. Even after going to the House of Chòu, the stinky tofu place in Taiwan with the most stinky tofu in the world, this is really honestly a hard one to eat. I wasn't expecting this. I was expecting, in a fancier restaurant, they would do it in a way that would be maybe easier to eat. But honestly, yeah, this may be the second worst stinky tofu I've ever had, or third worst. And I have had some bad stinky tofu, very, very strong stinky tofu. They take 1 week to ferment this one, they said. And yeah, it's got a nice, interesting texture to it, but the flavor is just off. Okay guys, so the stinky tofu is not very good, but I'm not bashing on this restaurant at all. I think this restaurant is great. I am just not a fan of this stinky tofu. They've got plenty of other items to try. The menu is very extensive with so many local delicacies that you really got to try, including the Kong Ro, which is the pork fat with the dried pickled vegetables, which are really good. And then they've also got this really special, very small river shrimp that is really tasty. And just a whole bunch of varieties of food here at this restaurant. So don't think that Stinky Tofu is the only thing to get, and it's not even their most famous dish. I just had to try Stinky Tofu because I had a mission to see if the Stinky Tofu here was good or not, and I had to try it at multiple places just to confirm. I'm gonna give this last Stinky Tofu a try, see if it grew on me. I'm gonna douse it first in this soy sauce thing. It's kind of a thick soy sauce, and then make a layer of this spicy chili pepper thing. I'm gonna just douse it in this because I think that maybe I need to put a lot of chili pepper in this to make this more appetizing for me. Here we go. I think that makes it a little bit more easy to eat if you douse it in the spices. But yeah, okay. It's just got a funky flavor. I don't think I can finish it. I'm gonna tell them I am very full and I just can't finish all the food. But I'm gonna pay for it and say it was very good. 谢谢你，特别好吃的，我要回来。下次我要，没有臭豆腐，不要臭豆腐，真是我要吃你们的特色的。下次真是今天我太饱了。Can't win all the time. Sometimes you have things that are not the best tasting thing when you're out here in any country, really. But yeah, it was actually fun to try this place. But yeah, I mean, I got the wrong item. Obviously, I shouldn't be getting Stinky Tofu at a fancy place like this. But they're very nice staff. It's a very good restaurant. Highly recommend you check them out. And then yeah, we're gonna keep going. Okay, I'm gonna try the thing that goes into the Stinky Tofu that makes it special here in this city. And here we go. Gonna show you guys this item. This is the culprit of what makes the Stinky Tofu kind of unique. I'm gonna try a little bit of this. I don't know how to eat this, and it smells really weird, honestly, but we're gonna try it anyways. It kind of tastes like bamboo that's very salty. It smells really weird. I'm not gonna eat anymore. It's not horrible, but it does make the Stinky Tofu have a weird smell when they add it to it. And yeah, it's not that bad on its own, but it's not my favorite either. This is the yellow wine ice cream, and I guess it's very famous here. And let's give it a try. Oh wow, it's just got a little hint of that wine, but mostly it's like very refreshing. This is a great thing to try. It's got little bits of rice in it as well, and it's got a little bit of alcohol, maybe 1 or 2%. Really, really good, not too sweet. This is really good though, honestly, like very good.
You know this?
Oh yeah, this is the lotus.
Yeah, lotus. Yeah,
These are great. So yeah, this honestly, this is amazing though. Got the little bits of rice as well. How do you like yours? The white one?
It's also tasty.
Is it your first time trying it?
Yes.
Oh, wow. It's really good. So it's spiked with a little bit of this very nice rice wine. Very, very good. Really, really, really nice. Refreshing. Not very much alcohol, but I could see maybe some alcoholics would like to add this rice wine into their coffee and other things. It's very, very good actually. It's good mixed. It's good for cocktails.